Okay, I think I'm going to ask, how did Trump's speech go over? How did his State of the Union speech go over with people? Let's look and see what it has to say about Trump's State of the Union address. How did it go over with the general population? Went over with people on this channel like a lead balloon, I'm sure. But let's see. Let's see what it says. How did it go over with the general population? A victory? Crossing it? Yeah, this mentally walking away. Okay. So crossing it, wanted to find about a victory, but no, people just were not having it. Okay. It looked promising at first, didn't it, for him? But crossing it, yeah, no, people just absconded, didn't listen, or just mentally shut down from what he was saying. And he was trying so hard to have a victory with it for the White House underneath of it all. We'll see what the rest of this says in a few moments, but the story underneath. So his attempts to have a victory, but people just checked out. Okay. So one side of it, yeah, they know about the evidence in hand. Okay. The evidence, the monetary stuff they've got in their lap. When it comes to the wealth or lack thereof, okay? So he's talking about the greatest economy and the best, and we've turned it around, and the gas is so cheap, and groceries are so cheap, and people are going, I know what I've got and what I don't have, okay? Above it, feeling pushback, feeling pushed to the edge. When it comes to not liking the harvest, okay, people are not buying it, okay? They're looking at this rulership of emotions, how they feel with it, and they were like, yeah, no. No. We know how much money we have and how much it's costing us every month. And Trump is in fantasy land. I don't know what dimension he's in, but it's not this one. So basically, they've turned their back on it because they know what they've got, what they don't have. They see his dark mindset. They were not happy with it. They were like, yeah, no. Okay, they know the deeper knowledge because, again, of their daily lives, what they have, and they're struggling monetarily. Okay? So when you're struggling monetarily with all of this stuff, you know, it's like talk to the hand. So one side of it, we have the health and the cross to bear. So again, now this could come down to the loss of medical coverage, all of that as well that's going on, and business, okay? Struggling. The health of their businesses, etc., are struggling, okay? Their life situation, okay? And where they're walking to, what's being anchored in when it comes to a path forward. The younger generation, where they're going, this divergent path message, they know was just, again, crafted deception, okay? Things that he's cut, things done by the dark of night, the writing on the wall, or they know what's coming in, okay? They know from their receipts, from their bills, conversations again about the women as well, the Epstein stuff, things exploding, the doorway to getting some more light shed on it, and they see him trying to slow walk and protect himself. Again, protection. They want protection for the young adults, the young women. That's not happening, okay? So let's see the underneath story when it comes to his speech last night and how people took it. They saw the White House. They know he's trying to get away with this, the takeaway of it, that he is just trying to ferry himself to somewhere better, again, putting himself on a throne. They see things are being overturned, and a lot of stuff being hidden when it comes to things being handed out, and justice for the sexual assault victims, strengthening what they're withholding. A lot of judgment is coming down. They're figuring out their next move, pondering what's coming in, unhappy with it. Again, his message of lies and spins. They see him as basically deranged, okay? And they're looking at the world stage and wanting to temper what is coming out that's new when it comes to the actions in hand and what is being shared, okay? So his speech did not go well with the general population, okay? Not just on this channel and with Democrats, but also in the general population. It did not go well, okay? They were not buying it. They walked away from it. They shut down and know by what they've got in hand or don't have in hand and what he's taken away, that they're not buying his BS fantasy from another dimension, because it's definitely what's not taking place here. All of his braggadocious about what he's done, all of his nonsense, they know is total fabrication and lies and spin and drama. So he gets the hot air award of bullshit, okay? Yeah. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.